Hello and welcome to Newbie's Life, episode 12. It's been a little longer than a week, and I'm gonna start off by saying I'm absolutely exhausted. Been a busy one, and unfortunately, I'm gonna find myself with a lot of free time in the coming days. But that's neither here nor there. Um. Anyway, uh, last time we managed to, get the Red Bang stuff done, get ourselves a much better weapon, and I think we're finally reaching the end of that long quest line slog. So that being said, uh, we're just gonna go ahead and get started with what we're doing today. And what we're doing today is this quest right here. And it's probably going to be actual grinding for a change, which is going to be neat. Because I can't tell you the last time that's actually been featured on this you know, series. But I will say this because I do mean it. If there's anyone out there that has watched this series like from start to finish, even if I know you personally or not, I just want to say thanks because I'm going to finish this because for one reason. I've started this and I don't care if it does well. I really don't. But I've made a promise to both myself, well, just to myself, I guess, at this stage, that I would actually see this through because I enjoy it. And I have a nasty habit of saying I'll do 1,000 things and then completing next to none of them. So we're going to continue this and hopefully get this guy to 60 at some point. Because I want to kind of cap off the series, um, when I finish it with uh who's down here? Ah, Flying T probably. Yep, given that damage, I would actually put money on that. Um, Pretty busted. Oh wow, there's actually people here. Surprising. Um, Anywho, did I not put here in the guild? Oh, I didn't. Sorry. Little behind, behind the scenes while we're heading to our destination. There we go. Cool. This is a solo guild that I started for just because at this point, why not? Uh, the funny thing is though, you can see all of my characters here now. Um, I actually would like to start doing, or like either do more of a series on these, or try to find a healer so I can get Aurelia. She can do fine on her own. Um, Noru, he should be okay. Maven, the reason why I um, haven't played him is strictly because it's getting to the point where I kind of need a healer. Like he can AOE and do his job by himself pretty easily, but with the kind of like jank that this game has, it's hard to do that without the extra healing. And I could grab Phoenix, but unfortunately, Phoenix, my RM Ringmaster here, as you saw him a second ago, is way higher level, so it won't help me. So anyway, on to killing. Don't say that out loud. We are here for a hobo sword. Why do they hurt so much? You know, I'm not even gonna lie. I might actually come back to this series at some point just to kind of see what's up. I don't remember how I got half of this stuff. Still not. Also, I know I talk about this every time I do this series, but I am honestly thinking once I get this guy to 34, I'm going to create a an assist to back him up because it still is going to fit in line with the series because I'm not going to give them anything that uh will like help. So I'll be basically creating a new character strictly for the focus of doing what any player could do as long as they're playing on PC and creating my own healer. I'm not going to do like a second series for them though. No. God no. There's no sense in all that. I do have the uh wedge set, but Phoenix is using it. There we go. Cool. Finally. Wait, do we really get 10% from that? That's neat. Hello, Mayor friend. Eh, eh, That is a heck of a jump. Check on you, then Comey. How many of these will we need? 4? Okay. That's 25%, so yeah, that should get us to 32. Yeah, 31,000 too. Okay, so I'm glad we collected these over the course of this, but I will go ahead and say I was not expecting the number to be this small. I was expecting it to be 25 so at this level, but if we only need to find 4, that is not a hard ask. Check get all the way up to... Really? That's 2 amp scrolls. Gonna be 3 if I log in tomorrow. That pickup pet will be nice. So will the balloons. Okay. That's actually pretty good. I'm not gonna pick it up like right now, but I'm gonna try to let it get down a bit more into like here-ish. Because this will probably happen off screen. Because I do log in sometimes just to, keep checking off the box. Whew. Tell you what, I'm so happy like that this series is still going. It's episode 12, and we've reached that point where there's not going to be a whole heck of a lot really going on. But I'm just happy that, you know, it's still going because I want to get this guy. I want to get this guy to a blade just to see how it plays because I have yet to even do any research on the class. That's how I do my research is I will actually just make the class to play it and see what's up. Side note, I want to get Rin to 90, but I have yet to make my I have the 90 Ranger set. I just haven't done anything with it yet. I'll tell you what, trying to round that up was a bit of a pain. Oh yeah, I have gotten the 90 Psykeeper set, or not the set, but I've actually gotten a piece of Psykeeper gear juice. Oh, and also, I'm kind of happy I did get a new title when I was leveling Aurelia last time. Spore Collector. Nope, 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 nope. Stop, stop, stop. Don't need you. Bye-bye. And what getting Spore Collector means is, it's just, I got, I think it's 8,000. Yeah, 8,000. You know what? I realized that, technically speaking, if I hadn't, revealed it in episode 1, about, my title progress and stuff, it could technically be considered cheating, but it's also not, it's not enough to, like, care. Because, like, it's at most 15% damage. It's nothing to write home about. I'll tell you what, though. Drop rate's actually been kind of nice for this detour. It's been really nice for this detour. What the heck? That's probably going to be about 30... No, maybe not 30k. Probably 20, 25. We just need... Ooh! Okay. Maybe let's not go poke the fair, so to speak. Okay. So far, so good. I just thought about something, kind of lame I could do. If I wanted to. But it would ruin, or not ruin, but it would just defeat the whole point of the series. Because, seeing that Assist run around with Moonbeam, technically speaking, it's a class because of how Assists works. Um, it's a class that is so easy to level with the addition of Moonbeam. Because the only thing you really need to make it work is, like, full intelligence, probably full mental sign, just for the added damage. And since magic never misses, and it does an obscene amount of damage, you could just, it's, that's how I leveled Phoenix to Ringmaster, and it was so simple. Not that that's a bad thing. It's just, if you want a class that's effective, and you were to just ask me, that would pretty much be what the class I would suggest. Did I miss the last Giglande, or has it not dropped yet? Hasn't dropped yet. Ugh. Come on! I want your loot. You're literally mimics. Drop! Drop your thing. Thank you. I wasn't expecting it to... See, sometimes you just gotta wish it into existence. Alrighty. And we are heading back. Level 32 power. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. At least that puts another level on the board, so we're actually making progress. Okay. That's awesome. I'm probably gonna get this to 40 and stop at that. Level 10? Why do you need Shield Bash level 10? Yikes. I'm curious, though. What is the stun chance at max level? 40? Meh. Press M. Let's look around, see if we got any quests. St. Morris. Rises. I call it Rises. Really? But we actually get to just talk and grind. Awesome. Ah, finally. Okay. Let's see. We just crossed the threshold into level 32. What would be good? Not the hobos. That's a bit much. Would that be too much? Yeah, screw it. Find out. Wait. Ah. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and say this. I understand full well that I have both of these, and I want to be 100% honest and say this. I'm saving this for when it comes time to do the 45 quest line, because that's going to be a lot of that's going to be a lot of traveling. A lot of traveling. Yeah. See, I was right. 26K. And yet the funniest part is we are about to spend it. Spend that 28K in an instant. I'm doing this just so we ain't gotta come back for a while. Ready. You're sitting in my inventory for a rainy day, friend. Both of you. Like, cause the 45 quests. If you don't know, I'll just show it on the map while we're in transit. I'm gonna talk about a few more things because I don't think there's any more important like quest lines until like 45. But right around in here, I can okay, that doesn't actually put the name of it. Right here in front of this symbol of the Bukros is a dungeon called the Temple of Evilise. Maybe not the Temple of Evil. Whatever. Um, and what the game has you do is go from here all the way here. And I think part of it also, it's part of the quest that it start up at 45, also take you from there to here, deal with like the Steamwalkers and stuff. And it's a whole kit and caboodle. So that's why I'm saving this, because it's going to be double the flight speed, if not more so, than this board we're currently using. And then, and it's going to allow that big headache to hopefully not be as bad. Did I not have the second helmet? I'm not. We're not teleporting back. Oh. I will. Okay, I'm just gonna say this. If this game wants to be nice to me, the way to go about that would be, well, one, drop me some vigor rings. Two, give me a heavy shield. And three, a better helmet. I think I had one and I just sold it like an idiot. But anyway, let's see if this is a good idea or not. Okay, nope, the damage is solid. Almost 1% per. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Also, okay, this is what I was talking about with the Intanale weapons. This is a level 40 weapon, and it isn't nearly as good, or it's almost as good as the Intanale sword. You know what though? I will say this is. I was not expecting to be able to actually fight the Dumblings and do this well, but not bad. Granted, are we? I mean, I'm glad I've kind of been stocking up on this food because yeah, we're gonna need it. But that's not bad. Again, a couple of Vigor Rings to replace the stamina ones, and we should be A-okay. Actually, with this EXP rate, there's a good chance we could probably get to 33 before this session's over, which is going to be really good. Okay, not bad. We've even got some pills just in case things go sideways. Oh, I would use this PD8 to try and upgrade the stammering, but I don't think that's a good idea. I would rather wait to see if a Vigor Ring drops, because if it does, that's wonderful. We can dump more points into getting our attack power up and a rather negligible health pool. It's not bad. Kinda wish it would have been green, but that's not bad. We're not going to sell it or anything. I mean, not to a player. But, no. Because, okay. Problem with looking at this is, the Intanale wand, which is what I would get next time. It would have no use, because it would be way stronger than this. See? This is what you like to see. This is what you like to see. That's, let's see, we get about one, how much do we get per kill? 1.3? There's like 11% sitting right here. Heck yeah. If we're lucky, and that's kind of what I'm banking on, we'll either get some gear to replace what we're rocking, and if we're luckier, maybe a set piece or two. It would be helpful. %, or not 15%, 19% already. Nice. What? Is that the exact same stat spread as the, one? It is. That's odd. Okay, so, dumb idea. Okay. Still doable. It's a little too much. And I would like to round up at least 20 of these before we leave. literally anything to make the EXP gain, the grinding not as whatever eases the grind. I will say though, this series has given me a lot of new perspectives, on a few things. For example, I've learned about some quests I never did. I've learned about. I'm thinking about how best to, um, maximize EXP gains, like resource management, because it's important. I'm trying to think. Would it be more prudent or beneficial from like a cost-benefit analysis standpoint to go ahead and snag the rock the crescent stones and bow bands while I'm here? Potentially. We'll see how long it takes to I'm also gonna look up something real quick. Pardon me for a minute. I just I wanna look how many quest items I'm gonna need. That's what I'm looking up. Hold on a sec. Okay, 15 crescent stone. 18 bow bands. And 20 dumplings. Okay. Okay. 15, 18, and 20. Okay. I think that's what we'll do. And the reason for that is, that way we have 20% on each level, and we can get the money for the trouble. Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, I like that. If we can source them organically, it'll help out with the inevitable grind here. That's 12. Oh, 11. Also, what I'm probably going to do to lighten my load is these elemental cards. Which is one of the reasons why I made the guild, is so I can toss a lot of that stuff I would keep in the box into a box that all of my characters can access. Because that'll free up 6 inventory slots for whatever I find. And also from a veteran player of this game, I would suggest holding on to these. The only ones you don't the only cards you don't want to grab for any reason are 2% cards and anything FP related. I have yet to find anybody out there at all that buys them. So there's not a lot you can really do with them. So yeah. Okay. Okay. Okay, the drop rate's still coming in. Hopefully we will make enough where we can at least pay for the food that we used getting this EXP so we can stay at a net positive in terms of money. That is super... Ooh. Ouch. Okay. That is super important. This is gonna sound weird in a game like this, but I want to stay cash flow positive. Because my ultimate goal at this moment is to replace this hoverboard with the better one, because less time spent in transit means the more time I can spend whacking away at these monsters until I lose my sanity. Also, are we going to be doing this quest item gathering out of order? Yes. Absolutely. And also why, it's just because I decided on a spur of the moment thing just to go ahead and do this. I will say, there is no, there isn't going to be a caveat or something silly where I just say, hey, we're not gonna use player shop items either. It's like, because that's just a part of, like, a core part of the game. This isn't really enough to buy much, but, if it happens to shake out that way, and I'm... and I'll see something like, this bebopping around, that's not gonna be recorded on, just, like, on the, video, because I'm probably gonna do that if I'm, you know, playing my main characters. If I just happen to see something, what I'm going to do is, for the sake of transparency, I will, find it, log into this guy, buy it, and then I'll highlight it in the video or something with a screenshot or whatever, and be like, hey, this is what happened. This is what we're doing. You know what? I would say this, for not getting a single other bit of another, what is it, dumbling, or crackers. Okay, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. You give. Food? Please, food. Ah! Okay, that's okay. That's doable. That's doable. I'll take that. What is our attack speed and crit chance? Okay, 3%. Honestly, so 40 would bring us up to 4% crit. I might put my dex cap at 50. Because at 60, when you do your job change quest, you do get a stat reset. I might, for this level up process, get stamina, or, sorry, not stamina, dexterity up to 50. To bring, hopefully, my attack speed up a little bit, and my crit chance, up a bit too. Do I think 5% crit chance is really gonna help? No, but having a better attack speed would be nice, because the 8%, the 8% from the hang buffs is okay, but for effectiveness, what I would really aim to want to do, that is actually, I don't, I wish Rin could get another Infinale bow. That way I could test this. That might actually be a better weapon because of the additional junk arrow damage. So, there are 2 ways to level an acrobat with a bow. But the most, like, effective would be to max out junk arrow and spam it at enemies, because it does an obscene amount of damage. But if you don't have the money or the know-how to, like, really obtain pinion like that, it can eat into your finances pretty good. Because you're going to be going through refreshers like it's nobody's business. Oh no. Oh no, this is bad. 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 Oh god. Okay. Yep. Oh no. Nope. Stop. Why couldn't you have been for a mercenary? Why? Why? We could use that. Oh, we really could use that. Oh. What though? Getting a lot of magician stuff. Wand, staff, shoes, another staff, helmet. +3, huh? Not bad. So, why I say not bad, these are useless weapons, but, to use, but anything with a plus has a higher sell price. And that's where I'm looking at it going, yes, please, I will take all of it. Card. You know, I think we're gonna level before I obtain these quest items. That's fine. Okay. Antidote potions. Are they any good? If you're higher level, yes. Nothing down here really uses them. So I really did make a good call buying the chicken sticks. Before coming out here. Let's see. I will say, I think we will be cash flow positive at the end of this. Which is a good thing, because we're currently negative 18,000. Because we made 25k and spent 43. What are you? 39! No! You know what's sad? Past level 60, uncommons are absolutely worthless. Because compared to their blue counterparts, and especially compared to, like red weapons, like Guardians, Historics, and stuff like that, I've actually looked at some of my drops when I've been playing Rin or Aurelia or whatever, and the difference between an unknown and, or not an unknown, an uncommon and a common at higher levels is like the difference of a single point. Whereas down here at this level, it's like a way bigger and more noticeable difference. How many of these we got? 17? Yep. I don't like taking so much damage. Game, take some pity on my soul and drop me a heavy shield, please. While I was grinding on Rin, I found 3 ancient shields, and I kind of got bent out of shape about it. Because I'm like, oh, I wish I could transfer these to Hodir so bad. I want to. I need it. It would be great. For the 3 levels, I can actually use it. Oop. I'm gonna title this episode. I can't think of a good pun. Well, one that would be, I guess acceptable. Because I'm thinking like, you know, back on the bull, like, back on the, you know, bull crap grind. That's, I can't think of a good joke. I might label it grabbing a bull by the horns. Yeah, that's probably. Time's running out though. There's about, yeah, right at 10 minutes. So what's probably gonna happen is, gonna hit the, level, and then wrap it up there. Hodir, are you good, buddy? Animation's broke. Okay, so we need one more dumbling, and then we're good to leave. Yeah. Unfortunately, cost-benefit analysis is telling me that to go grab the other quest items as opposed to trying to maximize the grind, because we need all the money we can get. You know, it would be cool of you if you dropped my quest item. Nope. Oh, nothing to attack speed. A 2% parry chance. That's good. That's good. That's good. Yep, you're going on the favorites list. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. That's one less thing to need to buy. There. Cool, cool. Now we get to wrap this whole thing up with a big old bow. Alrighty. Where did I put my blink wings? Oh, right there. Okay, so but we were out 43, 45K for 99 chicken sticks. And we made 8 from 8 from first round. My numbers may be a little off. I just got back from being out of town for the last couple days, and I'm exhausted. So my brain is not here. Ooh. Okay. Yeah. Cash flow positive indeed. That is great to see. That is wonderful to see. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Good, 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 good. Because that's what we need to see. First off, oh, 28 is that. Goodness. It's the uncommon one, the only armor set I'm going to get between now and 10 levels. Better shield at least? Yep. Awesome. What's that gonna do for our defenses? A lot. An extra 5% defense. Nice. Nice, nice. Yeah, 45K. Honestly, let's see. Go ahead and restock on this one. Stock on that one. So, all in all, we're positive about 130-ish thousand today, which is exactly the kind of thing I want to see. That is super helpful. So, going in here, you're going in here. Yep. Nope. That way. Yeah. Oh, yeah. This. My ears, folks, my ears. Uh, I'm not going to be taking these. Like, I won't. Okay, no worries on that. But I'm just kind of like say like this. If I actually wanted the option, I do have them. Phoenix could use it, actually. Uh, I could really use that. I can't grab it, but full disclosure, the only thing I'm even using this for is to drop off like cards just to free up inventory. That is that. Um, I'm not gonna like if I will say this, if I did another a Newbie's Life series, I would not. I'm gonna be doing it by game, not by um character in this because no. My next character on the block is going to be probably a side keeper, and she's going to be a female because of I just have the armor set for it. Anywho, uh, yep, our time together has come to an end for the day. 2 levels, not bad, not bad at all. So I will gladly take this. The goal when we come back is grab 50, quests. Um, goal is going to be 50, grab 15 of these, grab 18 of these, and then probably go smack the totems in the face if we have time. Uh, I would say this is something I'll do off stream, but the problem is that if I don't want to use the EXP lock that because, well, one, it actually costs Pinion to do it, and two, it would kind of break the whole point of the series. So no. Um, so that will be the game plan coming back. Grab this, grab that, punch you in the face. And that'll probably be most, if not all, of what we do. Because I guess what I'll just go ahead and do, grab the quest. That way, can at least have it here on the side. Just in case if I don't record like tomorrow or this week, I can look over and be like, oh, that was the idea. Alright, cool. So, enough yapping. 2 levels, good. Plenty of money, also good. We are in a great spot. Next time I play, I'll probably be cracking cracking out some of these to aid with the uh, process a little bit. But yeah. Anyway, um, thank you for tuning in. This is starting to turn into I don't know a series that I'm really wanting to see through for myself. But I appreciate it if anybody watches because, especially this far, because I understand that this can be dull. I do. I'm not really. that high energy for a game like this because this is more of a chill out game for me. But um, yeah, we are making progress. 27 levels to go. I'm happy to see this. It's great. But yes, if you make it this far, thank you for letting me borrow your time. I know that I should probably get some editing done on this and like try to like, make this a little less like just listening to somebody yap for an hour, but got a lot going on, so I'm just gonna kind of just record them and if I can try to do a supercut later or if I can get somebody to or pay someone to do the editing for me, get them to do it, but yeah. Thank you for tuning in. We'll be back with this whenever I get around to doing this again. That's all I can say. And yeah, take care of yourselves. Um, I know the holiday season's coming around and everything, so if you celebrate with anybody, I hope you do. If I'm not back before then, um, yeah, take care of yourselves. Find a reason to smile, and I'll see you later. Bye.